Once upon a time, before everything went to rack and ruin, the moon realm was ruled by a beautiful goddess. But then, Little Bear, for whom the moon goddess had shown nothing but love, stole two of his mistress's precious possessions, the black moonstone and a magic pair of scissors known as Calibris.
Puppeteer then. No matter how much you dress it up in arts and craft whimsy and dulcet narration, this is far more than just a kid's story. In fact, if your kids are playing it, then make sure they don't mind the odd bit of puppet ultra-violence.
And then the Moon Bear King took Kotaro and ripped his little puppet head clean off.
It's so dark, like Tim Burton dark, back when his imagination stretched beyond just Johnny Depp in stupid hats. Luckily for Kotaro, he's got more heads than a Lannister mantelpiece, and jamming them onto his knobbly shoulders imbues our clickety hero with all sorts of unique abilities. You've got the burger head, the cherry blossom, the skeleton, the spider, the octopus, the submarine, the revolver, the dinosaur fossil. He's a pretty headstrong guy. Each noggin comes with its own novelty power too, and performing them in predetermined areas rewards you either with a cascade of golden moon sparkles or access to hidden bonus areas, and we mean hidden. So far we found one, and I'm helplessly arachnophobic, so I had to get Dave to play it anyway.
Stay away from his legs.
But it's Calibris, the magical scissors, which are the real star of the show. Unlike those rubbish plastic things you get at school that can only cut through tissue and small insects, Calibris can slice through pretty much anything, from gaudy sheets of fabric and chunks of armour to water and wisps of smoke.
And Kotaro ran around like a splintery loon, snipping things with his special scissors.
So Daddy, can I have some scissors and run around with them?
No.
Kids, you must not run with scissors, definitely not. But it is really fun, and there's a sort of sinister satisfaction to the snip, snippy, snip, snip sound effects as Kotaro cuts his way through the dapper cloth of soon-to-be-dead bosses, the stringy knee tendons of soon-to-be-dead bosses, or the teeth of soon-to-be-dead bosses. Oh God, you can make a horror film out of that. Dentist of Death. I'm pitching that. Providing the doughy base to all that spicy platforming flavour is a brilliantly original stage show concept, constantly bouncing you between worlds with the playful enthusiasm of an 8-week-old Cocker Spaniel, the crowd gasping, whooping and cheering as you go. And the myriad creatures that inhabit Puppeteer's twisted and ever-changing landscape? Absolutely bananas. This is a ballistic squid, which sounds like an angry seafood dish, but is actually a rocket-powered cephalopod you ride through the gullet of a whale. I mean, obviously. And here we have a pirate pig and a pirate sheep at the helm of a giant enemy crab. And finally, a bog roll mouse. Now, I actually made one of those, but because Puppeteer is so outlandishly creative and unpredictable, you probably have a hard time guessing which one. It's all wonderful nonsense, the best example of which has to be helpful pixie-cum-right-stick cursor lady Picarina, who, contrary to looking like a papier-mâché Tinkerbell, is actually the daughter of the sun. The actual sun, as in that big orange thing in space that, unless NASA is seriously missing a trick, definitely doesn't have any reproductive organs. But whatever, Picarina is the sun's daughter, which is silly, and probably deserves a Snow White-style sing-song.
Princess! What? Hey! Princess, 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 princess. Stop that!
We're so quest, yes we're quest. The princess of the sun is here. We're so quest, yes, yes, yes. The princess of the sun.
So just let Puppeteer's eccentricity seep into you, embrace its madcap creativity. It's a wonderfully original, artful platform adventure, and it's also out on September the 11th exclusively to PS3. Don't miss it.
The princess of the sun is here. We're so quest, yes, yes, yes. The princess of the sun.
Yeah. Dentist of Death. Probably about 100 million. Yeah, because we'd need lots of CGI blood. Johnny Depp, he could wear a silly hat and do a voice.